I'm trying to figure out how to say it where I don't lose, majority of if I'm creating an audience, if that's what this is, if I'm creating an audience.
This fall, every consumer cell phone will be part of a nationwide emergency alert test. FEMA and the FCC have scheduled the drill for October 4th at 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time. Quote, "This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed."
The reason for the test is to make sure that all systems are prepared in case of a national emergency, and that needs to be sent out to the public. It'll be the second time that all cellular devices are tested.
Good morning. We are definitely feeling the energy changing. I feel it. Some people who get these videos are slowly understanding where I'm coming from. And I apologize to everyone watching. It does take time to translate what I'm seeing. To most might fall into a category you would say is common sense. We're living in a world where common sense doesn't feel like it's common. But it's blue skies, a little scattered. Where I'm at is pretty blue. Take today with real good intention. Everything you were thinking about yesterday, purge it, just let it go. If you wrote it down like I was suggesting, then it would be okay. But the goal is learn from yesterday, don't be hard on yourself, keep moving forward. An opportunity is there. You gotta just see it. I'm trying to figure out how to say it where I don't lose majority of if I'm creating an audience, if that's what this is, if I'm creating an audience. But I'll just say it. I could see where if you want to manifest anything, that's the thing, I don't know what you want to manifest. For example, sit with 2 people, which is 3 total, and just talk about, if I wanted to manifest XYZ, how would you do it? And listen to them, because perspective is the gateway for your personal belief. For example, I know how to build a lot of stuff. You could look at it and say, not for me, because A, you got to put a lot of thought into it and finish it. There's a lot of people that will try to do something, you can't finish it. You shouldn't get mad with them because there's a lot of factors. Majority, let's start with the most obvious, they don't know how to do it. They spent the money, get there, lay it all out. As they're laying it out, they're like, yikes. But, it takes a lot of courage to try to do something you can't do, especially if you think you know how to do it, and there's a trick that you don't know, and you're like, why am I not connecting the dots? The manifesting, it's really about how can you have a box, picture the size of the box, then change the color in your mind and just kind of just keep playing with it. It sounds ridiculous. You can make that box turn into a Rubik's Cube, and see it work. The point is, you have to imagine. You want a house? Imagine the house. Walk through every single room and imagine it, and just keep doing it until before you know it, that house is there or better, and it's coming. That's the beauty of it. People who want a car, what do? They look at it because they can't imagine it, so they look at it. Every angle, what the engine looked like inside the power, history, why that one, you're selling yourself. Change the car to a person, why that person? Change the person to a job, why that job? Life, an argument. It could be with a child, it could be with a coworker, it could be with your relationship, it can be with a neighbor, it could be it could be across the street, it could be in your travels. And you have to remove your emotion and just kind of float there, just breathe. Just understand that you gotta wake up in the morning, you gotta do stuff. And that's it. You wake up in the morning, you go and you plan it. Even if you have 6 things and you only do 1. It's 1 less thing you did. There's people not doing anything. People are watching TV, and it's not TV anymore. It's the TV, but it could be a computer monitor, it can be a phone monitor, it can be a watch. Who watches TV on their phone, on their watch? I mean, I remember when I first saw a video on a phone. I think it was my Palm, and I think if I can remember correctly, it was a Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon. And you know what? I didn't even see the whole thing. I was just so excited jumping around. Arthur helped me get that job that gave me an opportunity to play around with phones. Anyways, have a great day. This is my morning Java. Had some coffee. I'm going to upload this and I'll share it. And if you like this, give me a like so I know where people are. And if you want to engage and you relate to what I'm saying, let's keep it civil. Let's keep it fun. Let's have a conversation. Let's grow. Let's learn. I'm only here to teach me better ways to manifest. Because the way I manifest is I just imagine the scenario. So many different ways the scenario. You know, like if I'm doing a wedding, I'll picture the wedding. I go right to the end of the wedding, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is so you did a great job." And I'm like, "Thanks, man. I don't know what I did, but I can't wait to experience it." And when you get there, that's when you experience it. You're enjoying. You're like, "Wow, I do all this stuff. I get paid to do all this stuff." So you got to get used to making the idea real. Start small. A pencil. I'm going to manifest a pencil.